Quantum numbers. We know that in an atom, every moment of electron is changing. Its distance from the nucleus is changing. Its direction is changing. Velocity is changing. So since so many factors for an electron is changing time to time, it becomes a difficult task for us to explain an electron in an atom with a single quantum number. You may get confused with the term quantum number. To make it easy to understand, just I'll compare these quantum numbers with address of a person. For example, if we are taking a person, Razu, okay, Razu, MSc, house number 12-21-32. Labbipet, Vijayawada, Krishna district, Andhra Pradesh, India. This is a typical address of a person. Suppose if you want to give any information to this particular person anywhere in the globe, just you will write his address like this. With the help of this address, the letter that was posted, not only in India, wherever in the globe you have posted a letter with this address, this particular person will receive this letter. Because millions of people or billions of people are there in this earth. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines, these 7 lines is separating this particular person from entire world. This we call it as his address. So, if you posted this letter out of India, this name India separate the entire world other than India. That means this person is not belonging to other countries other than India. That means he belongs to India. Then immediately the sorting persons will keep this letter in Indian box. When it reaches to India, whether it is Delhi or Calcutta or Bombay or Madras, there the people, by seeing this letter, AP, Andhra Pradesh, they will separate from entire India, and they kept this letter in Andhra Pradesh box. When it reaches to Andhra Pradesh, there are so many districts. This Krishna district is separated from other districts. So it will goes into the Krishna district bag. Then when it reaches to Krishna district, this name Vijayawada, then from entire district, this town is separated from it. When it reaches to that particular town, this Labbipet is a street in that town, will separate that street from the rest of the town. So it reaches to that point. Then in that street, they will go to this address. then it reaches to this particular person. This means these 7 lines is identifying a particular person from entire world, or separating the particular person from entire world. So this we call it as an address. Just like our address, these quantum numbers will give a significance to a particular electron. With the help of 4 quantum numbers, you can identify a particular electron, whether it is 21st electron, 22nd electron, 23rd electron, 25th electron, 35th electron, 90th electron, and so on. Each electron in an atom will have a specific address. That address is nothing but these quantum numbers. Just like a person is having an address, the quantum numbers are said to be an address to an electron in an atom. Quantum numbers are said to be an address of an electron in an atom. That means, to identify an electron in an atom, we require 4 quantum numbers. Let us discuss these 4 quantum numbers one by one. The first quantum number, 1 is principal quantum number. Number 2, azimuthal quantum number. Number 3, magnetic quantum number. Number 4, spin quantum number. So these are the 4 quantum numbers. Each and every electron will, in an atom, will have all these 4 quantum numbers. With the help of these quantum numbers, we can identify, we can designate an electron in an atom. Principal quantum number, it is denoted with small n. Azimuthal quantum number, it was denoted with small l. Magnetic quantum number, it is denoted with small m. And spin quantum number, it is denoted with ms or small s. These are the 4 quantum numbers that were required to designate an electron in an atom. Let us discuss all these 4 quantum numbers one by one. The first quantum number is this principal quantum number. This principal quantum number was proposed by Niels Bohr. This principal quantum number was proposed by Niels Bohr. It is denoted with small n. Principal quantum number is denoted with small n. And the values of these quantum numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, so on. The values of this principal quantum number are 1, 2, 3, 4, so on. Or sometimes they may be represented as K1, capital L2, M, N, so on, with capital letters K, L, M, N. This was proposed by Niels Bohr to explain the hydrogen spectra. Principal quantum number was proposed to explain hydrogen spectra. This quantum number will help us to calculate the energy of an electron in a given n value. This n is equal to 1 means first energy level. N is equal to 2 means second energy level. N is equal to 3 means third energy level. N is equal to 4 means fourth energy level. With the help of this n value, we can calculate or assume the energy of an electron in an atom. And with the help of this quantum number, we can calculate the radius of the orbit also. If you know the n value, you can calculate the radius of the orbit. And if you know the n value, we can estimate the maximum number of electrons that can be accommodated in a given main energy level. That means the number of electrons that can be accommodated in any main energy level will be equal to its 2n square. For example, first energy level n is equal to 1. It can accommodate 2 into 1 square, that is equal to 2 electrons. Second energy level n is equal to 2. It can accommodate 2 into 2 square, that is equal to 8 electrons. Third energy level n is equal to 3. 2 into 3 square, that is equal to 18. N is equal to 4. It can accommodate 2 into 4 square, that is equal to 32. So these are the number of electrons that were accommodated, that can be accommodated in a given main energy level. So principal quantum number will give us the information regarding the main energy level in which the electron is present. Principal quantum number will explain us or gives us the information regarding the main energy level in which the electron is present. With the help of this quantum number, we can calculate the energy of an electron. And we can calculate the radius of the orbit or the distance from the nucleus to that electron. This principal quantum number was proposed by Niels Bohr to explain the hydrogen spectra. So, once again, recollect the significance of this principal quantum number. Principal quantum number. This principal quantum number was proposed by Niels Bohr to explain the hydrogen spectra. Principal quantum number was proposed by Niels Bohr to explain the hydrogen spectra. This principal quantum number is denoted with small n. The values of this quantum number are from 1, 2, 3, 4, so on from the nucleus side. Or they can also designated as capital K, capital L, capital M, capital N, and so on from the nucleus side. With the help of this quantum number, you can assume or estimate the maximum number of electrons that can be accommodated in a given main energy level. This quantum number n is nothing but the main energy level in which the electron is present, or to which main energy level this electron belongs. So n value gives us the information regarding the main energy of an electron. Main energy of an electron, in which main energy level this electron belongs. So, the number of electrons that can be accommodated in a given main energy level will be equal to 2n square. That means first energy level, n value is 1. So it can accommodate 2 into 1 square, that is equal to 2 electrons. Second energy level, n value is 2. So it can accommodate 2 into n square, that is 2 into 2 square, 8 electrons. Third energy level, n value is 3. So it can accommodate 2 into n square, that is equal to 18 electrons. Fourth energy level, n value is 4. So it can accommodate 2 into 4 square, that is equal to 32 electrons. So, with the help of this principal quantum number, you can estimate to which main energy level that electron belongs, and you can calculate the energy of the electron, and you can calculate the radius of the electron, that orbit, or the distance of that electron from the nucleus. And this quantum number was proposed by Niels Bohr to explain the hydrogen spectra. This is regarding principal quantum number. Let us discuss the second quantum number, that is azimuthal quantum number.